Hello, I'm talking about new media, guys. This book I wanna review from Leah, edited by Leah Livingstone and Sonia. Leah review and Sonia Livingstone. So I wanna talk you a very current issue about the new media. The background is whether most of us, I believe that using kind of new media, for example, mobile phone, even right now you are using like YouTube or Facebook and etc. So I'm gonna talk about one of the interesting chapter in the chapter 10 in page 205, exploring model of interactivity multiple research tradition, user, document, and system. So I'm gonna open. So this book, okay, exploring model of interactivity. So the term interactivity is similar with the term of interaction. You know, in sociology you will find the term of interaction. But you know, when we see a term, it must be based on the academic book. So based on this book, the term is interactivity. So now what is interactivity? Interactivity is assumed to be face-to-face conversation, like we are chatting each other with communication mediated setting. So computer will mediate us in two-cable system, electronic text system, and some programming work. And the next, they are talking about what is the new media, and you know how this current analysis is focused on technology such as World Wide Web, WWW, and collaborative decision making system, and also such as all new media, for example, like video telephones, video text, teletext. The feature of interactivity is also be explained definition of interactivity as style of control and interactive system that exhibit that style. So there is a control, this is important, and also interactive system. So in the brief explanation is when we are using all kind of the new media, there is a degree of control. So if the audience control means that audience can constitute or can form and content. But if the audience not control, it does mean that the system or the capitalist media that control. And the communication be carried out in multi-directional. So not only two-way, but multi-directional. And also there is an perceived interactivity. something that in the mind, in the soul of that audience that we perceive. And the next is about interactive exchange. So in this part, this writer explained to us there is an two view to understand what exchange in the interactivity. For example, in a dialogue view, for example, we can know if you are chatting with your friend, then you are making a dialogue between two persons. But from the message view, for example, if you are make with WhatsApp, it does mean that you are sending the text to them. And also the next part talking about multidimensional perspective. So this is the secret how if you make a thesis, actually if you know the basic part of that writing, you can just cite that some sentence to make your reason in your hypothesis or in your thought in making thesis. So in this all title, I think this is the most important in the multidimensional perspective part, that you can cheat, what I mean, in reading this so many pages, it is if you know the basic point of that writing, you can then be perceived as a scholar that able to understand all. So just as long as you cheat this sentence, you are considered as an practitioner or scholar that understand all this title in this title. Okay, so here it is the sentence. However, the three-dimensional construct of user-to-user, user-to-document, and user-to-system interactivity seem to be encompass the primary literature in interactivity. So if you know that when you are doing with internet, you are doing with user-to-user, when audience-to-audience, when you connected with other audience, and user-to-document, when you send the document, when you send the text, when you send the document or whatever, or photo, and user-to-system, when you are playing games, for example, you are interactive with the games. So this point then will be elaborated in each chapter like this. They have some metrics, so you can find this book, and then you can understand by yourself. Okay, this is user-to-user, user-to-document, and also user-to-system. And then the conclusion, this is in the table.